What up, gangsters? What's up? How's everybody doing today? Just so everyone can see, prepping these bad boys up on the skillet. Miss having steak, so where the hell are my tongs? What's up, everybody? This place doesn't ventilate too well, so how's everybody doing today? What's going on? Nah, I'm just making steaks tonight, dude. Neighbor gave us those ribeyes, so might as well do them. Ah, she's still working, brother. She ain't getting out till 8:30 tonight Eastern. So I might as well do it because I'm the only one that handles this shit. Here comes the basting. Bro, awesome, dude. About fucking time, man. Dude, congrats, brother. Are you fucking serious, dude? Damn, bro. God damn, bro. Ain't that some shit, bro? Yeah, dude, she works some shitty ass split shit. I mean, it's the only thing that could give her the weekend, so I guess whatever, you know what I mean? Hold on. Put this shit here for a second. Rest of that fucking butter. Yeah, but you gotta do that because you gotta separate from toxic ass family. It's always family that fucks you over more than total strangers, which is the fucked up part. Blood crystal's damn cups are anyway. Her phone. Once in, go start using your butter based and sear it in for minutes to get a beautiful crust. Yeah. You got it. It's on my friendly ass little fucking Hufflepuff. So yeah, that's how they look right now. Just waiting for them to cool off a bit. What's up, Rodolfo? Just making steaks tonight, man. I'm making ribeyes. I haven't had one in a long ass time, so I'm ecstatic about this. What's up, everybody? The finished product, just letting it cool off a bit, just so they can continue to be ready to be cut open. How is everyone doing today? Yeah, man, what's a different gym? Wasn't too bad, but I thought they closed later. I was wrong. I hate this place. I can't find it. It ain't gonna happen, brother. those are funny as shit, dude. But those, dude, people engage with those. I don't get it, bro. It's the internet, I guess. Let's see what she thinks of these. It's the internet. What can you do? Alright, so the potatoes are a hit. She enjoys them. I've left a goddamn mess and she ain't gonna be happy. So just finish the potatoes, use the Yellowstone Rancher's Blend rub, some butter, just mixed in with the salt and pepper, and we're all set. Guess what?
What?
Dom said it. Let me guess. Crystal's a Slytherin.
Yep. Why?
He probably saw that as a Crystal's a Slytherin. I could
Yep.
see it in her eyes.
Slytherin.
Done.
They're burnt.
They're not burnt.
He burnt them.
Dude, they're not burnt.
Okay. They look like tomahawks.
Yeah, they're cowgirls. Cowgirls are our business. It's not too bad though, right?
That's pretty bad.
Dom got his shit.
What?
He got his docs. His papers.
Yay! I'm happy for him.
He got his papers.
Thank God, now he can get a job.
Now he can finally get the fuck out of that situation.
And get the hell out of there.
You gonna cut him, babe?
I only got like 9 minutes.
I know. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday night. The missus is a little
I don't.
borderline ticked off at me and happy because I made steaks and mash.
And look at the mess. Who's gonna clean that?
We will.
No, you.
So how's everybody doing today? Whoever's in here. Dude, Jess. My key, even though this place isn't very well ventilated, pop them in the oven, season them, put the rub on it, put a rub on it.
You want the big one?
Yeah. How's that look?
They look good.
It's on me.
Don't.
It's on my face. It's not on you. All right. So.
You see what I have in my hand, right?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna use that one, the thicker one. That one's yours because it's thinner and it cups.
This one?
Yeah.
So you want this one?
Yeah, the thicker one's gonna be the one that's more my.
More bloody.
That one's thinner, so I did that one a little bit more for you because.
Oh. That's good. All right, I gotta hurry, so get your plate.
That's how I like mine.
I think the dishwasher.
Move. So yeah, the biggest component I've learned, Jess, is pop them in the oven
Serum.
for about depending on the
Actual
thickness.
sleeping?
Yeah. Pop them in the oven for about a good 20 minutes, 25 minutes at 225, depending on the thickness, for about 15 to 20 minutes. I like mine medium. But the thing is, pop them in.
We gotta find out where they got these from.
Yeah, it's basically season them, put a good rub on them, let it sit for a bit. That way the meat soaks it. And then what you do is you just put it in the oven for about 220 to 225 degrees. At that point, what you do is you let it get in there. That way it cooks everything on the inside to make it safe for human consumption. Afterwards, what you do is you oil up a skillet, get it nice and hot.
George likes it where it's still walking, though. Blood red.
And then what you do, and then you put it on a high heat, and then you just sear both ends, and then you start and then when you start basting, and then you start butter basting them until it gets that deep dark golden color, and that red really pops out, and then it's perfect.
I think that's on bone.
Yeah, that's the tomahawk bone.
But I still see meat on there.
Now, if you scrape the marrow out and you eat the marrow, you'll be.
Yeah, use it for soup. That's what they do in Cuba.
That's what they do everywhere. But it is so good. Yeah, that was more for yours. It's thinner. That was the thicker one, so that one's gonna take longer.
I gotta go back. Yeah.
And the final product. That's how I like it. That's how Crystal likes it.
I share. I'm not eating that whole thing myself.
My God.
So good, ain't it? Holy crap. Crapperoonie.
Oh my God.
How am I gonna keep this?
Just put a cover over it. Hey.
Oh gosh, look at the mess.
I'll help you clean that.
I feel the grease. Where's that plastic Okay.
And of course, here is the final product. Hope you guys enjoy it, and see you guys next time.
Oh, that was a short one?
Yeah, it was doing short.
Why do you use these towels? Please do not use these towels.
Sorry, didn't mean that.
These towels are not for cleaning up grease, babe.
It wasn't for grease, it was for my hands.
Okay, there's other towels for that.
Couldn't find them, sorry.
Like paper towel? Don't tell me you can't find it, it's right there.
At the moment, I couldn't find it. Sorry. That's really good, isn't it?
I could eat right now, but we're not allowed to sound like we're chewing, so. We're not human.
Yeah, of course. You know how it is with these places.
You're not human. We do have to walk next door.
What happened?
There was something that. Oh, we need water.
Oh, okay.
No drinking water. So with that 45 back on there, my checks would be 1145 plus my raise. It should be good.
Oh my God, that's
Still
so
would be
good.
better if I could get rid of that insurance. They're not going to though. They're gonna justify it.
Oh my God, that's so good. Oh my God, that is so good.
I gotta go back.
Alright, go ahead.
So I hate taking a break, but I had to go pee.
Oh, those sticks are so damn good.
Alright, I'm going back.
Alright. Here's the final product. Hope you guys enjoy it. And just making some cowgirl ribeye steaks. I love ribeyes. It's so good. A good ribeye is so delicious. But yeah, I'm the one that makes. I just use the reverse sear method. Jess, I just pop it in the oven for 220 at 250 just to get it safe. Then I just get a skillet and I just put a sear at the ends of it and baste it until it's good. Oh my God. But yeah, that's the way I do it. Oven, 220. Pop those suckers out and then just do it this way. And this is just so good. God, I love a good steak. Let's see how worthless this developer conference is. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day today. Just got off of work, whipped up some steaks. That's going to upload as a quick short.
Is it paracetamol? Is it ibuprofen?
Actually, let me upload that now.
It is a bit tangy. What is it? Smells like it's been hit by a baseball bat. Hungry. Is it paracetamol? Is it ibuprofen? It is a bit tangy. What is it? Smells like it's been hit by a baseball bat. Hungry. Is it paracetamol? Is it ibuprofen? It is a bit tangy. What is it? Smells like it's been hit by a baseball bat. Hungry.
All right, let's find out about the news and see what's going on. We're just going to talk about whatever while I eat.
Intense is not the same as normal traditional tennis. The fans get involved. I love that.
It's new and it's exciting. At the end of the day, it's sports, it's entertainment. We're putting on a show.
When adrenaline is pumping and you have a crowd cheering, it does add a little bit more pressure. You're playing for something bigger than yourself.
I just love this atmosphere that tennis definitely needs nowadays. This is a feeling that you have to experience, you cannot really describe.
So we pretty much know all of the details involving the case of Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. And through all of the witness testimony, facts brought up in the court, and just general information about this case, there is undeniable proof that Carmelo Anthony should be found not guilty. In court, they revealed that Austin didn't just push him to the ground. He basically jacked him up and was on some, he's a big dude. Carmelo was 5'8", barely probably 5'8", 130 pounds, a smaller frame kid. He was a kid. Austin and Hunter, they are bigger white dudes, right? 200 pounds, 6 foot, not to mention weeks prior. Did y'all know
Funny
that
thing is, nothing like that ever happened.
Put his own father in the hospital? He ended up beating up his dad and putting him in the goddamn hospital. So if he did that to his pops as one individual, imagine what both of them could have did together to little Carmelo. And ultimately, I'm would say this whole situation was, one, keep your hands to yourself, could have been prevented, and also two, this was a ego thing. Because if Austin would have just said, okay, you got it, I don't want you here, I'm just going to leave, or he could have either just went and got an adult being a Karen. That would have hit better in this situation. But yeah, y'all, this case isn't really going too well, man. In my opinion, the defense for Carmelo is doing a horrible job. Meanwhile,
I mean, I'm questioning the jury. I asked him, how did you reach your verdict? How did you reach it so quickly? What happened? It was a 4-inch knife. He used it one time. He was pushed. I'm not saying that it was right, but what are you doing? How did you get this verdict? I want to know. My whole identity as a defense attorney would be questioned, right? I'm questioning my identity right now. It has nothing to do with this case. How could you come back like that? I would be enraged. I'm enraged right now. This is very upsetting. And then on top of it, to compound it, this dumb judge didn't allow cameras in the courtroom.
That was damn good, bro.
What were you thinking? How you put on a robe? Are you that much of a...
Yeah, I was watching a video. Some guy just running his mouth on the case. Just want to try to find out things about it since the case is going on right now.
This is something that's clearly the whole community is enraged, and you knew that before the trial started. So I mean, this is very upsetting.
Good thing is, bro, sometimes good riddance, bad rubbish, bro.
It showed us that time and time in American history, it has shown it put emotions over the law. After Trayvon Martin and so many countless names, it has shown us that black life is not safe in Collin County. It showed us that they did not listen to the law. It showed clearly that a judge interfered in this process. It showed very clearly that a black boy was allowed not one black soul on a jury. And so, all white jury convicted him in 2 to 3 hours.
What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do at this point? What? I'm lost for what? I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell nobody. You can't walk away no more.
Alright guys, so we finally have a verdict in the case against Carmelo Anthony, murdering Austin Metcalf, and lo and behold, surprise, surprise, Carmelo Anthony has been found guilty of murder. Now, initially going into this trial, I said that I thought that it was likely that they were going to get him on manslaughter, right? Because I thought that the defense was actually going to present some type of evidence for proof to make the case a little bit more great.
Now, at least she's here, so she's going to snatch a couple things here.
That didn't happen, and I very quickly changed my opinion once we actually started covering the trial to that they're going to get him on murder, right? Because the defense didn't have a defense. Because Carmelo Anthony did not act in self-defense. And that was very clear to anybody who actually cared about the real facts, who actually understood the story, who's been following this, who weren't listening to pedophiles on the internet. We all kind of knew that this is where it was headed, right? So this verdict was kind of anticlimactic for me, right? In the sense that we already kind of knew this was coming. So while we're there, I wanted to just go ahead and play this news clip so people can get an understanding of the latest on this situation, and then I'm just going to give my general thoughts on this because obviously the tears are flowing from these black activists, and I've talked about this a lot, right? I'm just happy that Austin Metcalf's family is going to get the justice that they're entitled to. Okay, the justice was served, and Carmelo has been convicted of murder.
Yep.
They tried to get the jury to go for manslaughter.
Man, oh man.
So bad. It was so evil that
I am fucking full and happy, bro. That was something else, bro. Yeah, dude, it was good, bro.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
3 black female juror educators who were excluded by the prosecution. They exercised their exemptions. They got the 3 of them off. That is almost certainly going to be an avenue for appeal. The judge's justification for that was that it had nothing to do with race, and that's what the prosecution contended, but it had to do with the fact that they were educators. And as teachers, the feeling was that they were going to be inclined in a way that cut towards the defense. Prosecution.
Could you believe that?
Compellingly enough that if the judge went to it, that's where the appeal is going to go. But I have to tell you,
So I just wanted to say something real quick about the black juror thing, right? Again, we live in a country where apparently black people are entitled to have other black people in the jury, right? They're entitled to race-based juries, right? This is what we're getting into, okay? But the reality is that let's actually be real. That race kind of does matter, and it doesn't matter in a way that the woke revolutionaries or the pro-blacks think that it matters. It actually matters in the opposite way because it's not really the average white juror that you have to worry about when it comes to being biased. Okay, is actually the average black juror. Right?
It'll just be a massive shit. So
clearly showed that hey, they can't analyze this case without being biased, right? Because Carmelo's black. Oh, we can't throw that baby in prison, right? Like, yeah, that's why they weren't allowed on the jury, right? It says more about black people than it does about whites. To be honest with you. So, with that being said,
Judges are human beings.
oh, I ain't even gonna go that far, brother.
They see the facts of the case. They see
Dude,
the
me
outcome.
Tutters, bro. How have you been, brother?
And I have to say, I would be surprised if this verdict is overturned and we have to go through this again. I think the defense chose their fate here. They went all the way with this, and they got the verdict that, in my estimation, is the just one.
So, Donna, in terms of the sentencing process,
It's been a while, bro. How have you been, dude?
The sentencing, the number of years up to this jury, does the judge weigh in? This does vary from state to state and district to district. It does vary.
Look, I'm glad you're going through, man. Yeah, dude, things are getting crazy, bro. But I'm glad you're doing better, bro. I hope you're doing better, actually.
if you actually paid attention to the facts, if you actually understood the real story and what actually happened and didn't believe the nonsense that, again, was being spread by pedophiles on the internet, you would have known this was coming. I'm going to get more into this, right? Because I got a whole lot to say about the black folks who stood behind a murderer, okay? But I want to just finish this news clip first before I really get into what I got to say.
The fact that the jury is going to be weighing in on sentencing leads me to believe that they're going to be able to have some type of say, because otherwise the only purpose they would have would be as if this were
I'm pulling for you, brother.
Case, which it is not. So, given the fact that the jury is
I'm pulling for you, brother.
Phase, leads me to believe
hopefully you're doing better, dude.
What I do think is
or at least things are starting to turn around.
This is the reason the case played out the way it did. The defense attorney knew that this jury was going to be involved in the sentencing phase. The judge was listening to all the testimony here, and I think this is the reason some of these facts came in. The things that we were talking about earlier, how he reacted after the fact. I think some of that is trying to be mitigating. I don't think
that is true, brother. That is true.
Believe that there was ever a true self-defense claim here, and that this is what they had to try on behalf of the client.
Yeah, I mean, they talk a lot, right? They even try to say that.
Doing okay, man. Still looking for something else, man, because just what I'm making at the new job isn't what I was making before. So I know I'm not gonna make that money, but I want to get closer to that money. Good thing is, all these crystals working at the same place, and she got a raise today, so it'll help out. It'll offset it a little bit, but yeah, man, I'm still trying to look for something else. I mean, that's the thing, dude. It's not bad. It's better than nothing. But yeah, dude, it's tough.
They're demonstrating why black people are violent. And I'm gonna really get into this, but I'm just saying.
Ooh, man, I feel good. Channel's officially monetized, dude. We're making ad revenue. So far this month, we got $100 waiting down the line. Dude, it's like, listen, it's like that in Miami too, bro. Everything, like, listen. I saw, and I'm not kidding you, someone was trying to rent out a fucking trap house for $3,000 a month because they down here, and they put it online, and I was like, dude, that is the hood.
I also think the fact that Carmelo Anthony himself did not testify was very interesting, given the defense in this case, and that's not something that we've talked about today.
Yeah, dude. No, that's what I'm saying. I've been streaming, doing a lot of stuff in there to try to get that, uploading more shorts, trying to find more shit to do, man. Because down here, bro, it's a mission.
played into it a little bit more because he would have been able to.
Miami's not the best place for content creation and to put stuff because outside of this little bubble where everyone thinks that they're the main character, no one gives a shit about Miami.
Maybe I thought was happening at the time, and I think
and then the weird thing is the random shit starts gaining traction down here. But everything else that you think is going to be cool enough, no one watches it.
That they could hang their hat on, and we'll see if in the sentencing phase we hear more about
nice,
that.
Dude.
But I really do think that the defense played into
nice,
the fact that if he was convicted, these were certain pieces of information they needed to put out in front of this jury. So maybe the sentencing would not be, as significant as it could be.
It is a damn shame that these grifters, like this guy right here, Dominique Alexander, who's a criminal, by the way, right? They've been paid hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, we're gonna try that, man, because we got to start. We're hoping to try to at least make a small weekend trip to Orlando, just to go to Universal and stock up on a bunch of Orlando content that to carry us over into Halloween season. That's what we want to do, because granted, we always go for vacation for a week for Halloween Horror Nights. But yeah, we're just trying to stretch that out. You know what I mean?
I think that the defense played into the fact that if he was convicted,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, hopefully YouTube takes off, dude, and hopefully this takes off, and we start gaining more followers, more subs, more people viewing and engaging with our content, and more ad revenue. Because I mean, if we could just make supplemental income off this, we just take a couple bills off our hand, that would be great. But in all actuality, dude, if this channel grows, it becomes self-sufficient, that'll make it. And just make us go forward and be able to expand our reach here and be able to explore more of the state and do more cool shit down here. That would be the dream come true.
Kind of a minor victory at sentencing from this jury. I think it was a mistake.
Whew, wow.
The way this went, and in light of the tenor.
I feel so good. I'm going to have a great lift at the gym tomorrow.
As I said earlier, some of whom were reportedly black. There's no cameras in the courtroom. But that said, reportedly black testimony from black witnesses.
It does. It really does.
Testimony on the defense side, wherein at least one of them started crying. It broke for the prosecution. So at that point, if you're sitting with the defense is and you're about to continue with your case,
right now I'm just doing 220, benching 225 for reps.
And that is, we put you on the stand.
I'm doing 300 on the hack squat because my lower back is just screwed up.
Jury sentence after a top charge
curling about
feels to me like the kind
125.
You never want to put your client in a position of
rolling about 250, 300.
The way things were going, to Donna's point, say, you know what? Let's try to elicit some sympathy. Carmelo, get up.
Well, yeah, dude, I'm not going to be one of these people that you see trying to lift houses and shit.
For some reason, there are some facts that we have not heard that the prosecution may have been able to draw out of Carmelo that they thought would have even further hurt their case. Things like why he went to the tent, why he had the knife. There may be things that come out that we didn't get in the four, and this happens, that we didn't get for various evidentiary reasons in the four corners of the case that we're going to hear subsequent. Because one of the things you notice...
Well, remember, dude, like, I'll lift whatever. That doesn't bother. It's just whenever I'm at the gym, that's when I know exactly what the hell I'm lifting. That's the funny part.
Thing up their sleeve that's going to paint the victim. However unsavory that is, and I think we'd agree it is, because the kid is dead. But do they have something where they're going to essentially paint the victim as somebody who almost deserved it, a bad kid who's had what was coming to him? And of course, all the reporting cuts against that, and ultimately that's not what happened. But I'm wondering if we're going to get some kind of character stuff that's going to come out that for whatever reason they decided let's not roll those dice. Because the way this thing went, and you can't argue,
dude, thank you, brother.
The way it concluded, you're sitting with the defenses.
Speaking of which, have you ever noticed that Icy dude never came back?
To be sympathetic, maybe we get the manslaughter, and as a relatively young man, you'll see the light of day again.
Yeah, again, this is what I thought going into it. I thought they had something, right? I thought they were going to do something to make it more great, and they were going to land on manslaughter. But again, it was so cut and dry, right?
Dude, it's like,
so black and white that the defense literally had nothing.
I'm gonna create all this and do all this and do all this. Okay, cool.
Carmelo couldn't even defend himself. And that's the crazy part about this.
And then just making up bullshit. It's like,
Filled with lies from people
I'm gonna
like
help out. It's like,
Billy
oh, I
Dee,
can't do this. Like,
Antonio Smith,
really, dude?
the Amazing Bottom, aka the Amazing Lucas, Tariq Nasheed, others who are lying to their audiences, gaslighting them into believing things that were told to them by pedophiles, right? Imagine believing a pedophile, okay? That is who the Amazing
Yeah, dude. If you
Bottom,
can't do it, just say don't do it.
Willie Dee,
Nothing pisses people off more and it insults people more when you say you're gonna do something and all you're doing is blowing smoke up their ass. You know what I mean?
not real witnesses, not people who actually were there. Pedophiles. That's where they're getting that information from. It is amazing to me how, despite all of these individuals swearing up and down that Carmelo was junk, that Cowboys were bullying, that they had known each other before all this, and yada yada, all the lies that came out, right? These people were convinced Carmelo acted in self-defense because he was getting jumped, right?
My fantasy team is cooked. Guess I'm out for the season.
Hey, you don't have to wait until next season. With Prize, pick more or less.
Yeah, dude. When people just act like that and do that sort of stuff, that just, it's more insulting than anything else, dude.
We'll take it from here.
See you on the other side.
Hi, I'm Troy Aikman. In live entertainment, Venue is a winning team. It's why I invested. Fire Suites are triple net real estate built for stable, passive income. Visit investvenue.com.
Charters became expert translators, fluent in Apple, fluent in Android. Now,
Nice.
Charters finally understood which charging protocol.
Yeah, dude, those cowgirl ribeyes were fucking amazing, bro.
It was this little guy who finally brought us into the one charger for all era. It's amazing how Carmelo couldn't even get on the stand with his life on the line, right? His freedom on the line. He couldn't even get on the stand and make a self-defense case. You got all these idiots embarrassing themselves. Let's be honest, right? They're embarrassing themselves.
What up, BT? Man, I am full. You take a look. Look at the short I just uploaded, dude. Made some ribeyes tonight, and oh man, I feel good.
Another teenager, and that's the shameful part about this. As somebody who does this job, right? You have to understand that you have a responsibility to your audience. To the very
And the right verdict was done, dude. You can't go around fucking around with people, antagonizing, and then just randomly killing people.
I don't really pay attention to my subscribers. I don't pay attention to my views, my individual.
You know that's right, brother.
Video. I just cover and talk about.
You know that's right.
Is important. What I want to talk about on a day-to-day basis, right? That's what I do. I don't really care too much about the numbers or whatever, right? But I am aware that I do have a.
Dude, that was disgusting, bro.
Every single day. And because of that,
that was gross. At least we got a better one. At least I uploaded a better one, man, with those ribeyes I whipped up today. Dude, those things were fucking amazing. Oh, that's the shit, man. Dude, those things were fire, bro. And it's simple, dude. Just invest in a good cast iron skillet. Pop those put the rub on it. Let it sit for about an hour. You have it soak in, and then once that, just heat up the skillet and then just sear both ends and baste the shit out of it. And dude, wow, that was the shit, bro. It was awesome. Whew, boy.
Excuse me, is it tea time?
Won't you?
Is it okay if I drink it anyway?
But of course. Earn rewards wherever you book travel. The autographed Journey credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply.
Hold on. There you go. Yo. Yo.
Hello.
Yeah, you hear me? Can you hear me?